Dr. Jean-Michel.
Yes.
One customer asked me about why, the same asking for other disease, but why tenella would kill and necatrix would kill the birds.
Yes, it's really interesting because they are different from the others. And there has been some study of when the chicken were captured these two species. The other species, they have been living with chickens for a very long time. So Acerviolina, Maxima, Brunetti, Mitis, and Precox, it seems that they have been living with chickens. They chose chickens for a very long time. Eimeria tenella and Eimeria necatrix, they are supposed to have jumped from turkeys to chickens. And as it was earlier, they are less adapted to chickens than the other species. So when a parasite is well adapted, it causes no problem. But when it's not well adapted, because it's been in relationship for a short time, then it can cause some problem. The other cause and the other reason why Eimeria necatrix and Eimeria tenella can kill the birds, it's because of the life cycle. It might be completely different from the other species. And some people, and I agree with them, suspect that these species, they pass through the blood or through the lymph in order to develop in the location where they develop. Because there have been some studies, if you inoculate some sporozoites in the blood vessels of the chicken, you find Eimeria tenella in the ceca, and it develops in the ceca. So it means it can pass through the blood. And if it passes through, and duodenum and ceca are very far one from another. So it means that sporozoites, they will swim all along the duodenum, jejunum, ileum, and then they turn to get into the ceca. It's hard to believe. I think in the duodenum, they are taken by some cells, some lymphocytes that finish their cycle inside the ceca or in the midgut. And then the sporozoites, as they come through the blood, they will pass from the serosal side, and the first cell they will find are the deep cells in the glands of Libercune. And at that location, as the schizons are coming very big, they will destroy some blood vessels and they will cause some bleeding. And that's why, due to the location very deep and to the bleeding that might be very important, that's why they can cause some mortality. Some authors also suspected that they can produce some toxins that could be an explanation to the mortality induced by the species. But we did not identify any toxin produced by coccidia, so I'm not sure toxins are produced.
Wow. Wow.
But it's
Thank
really
you very
interesting
much.
with tenella and necatrix. It's really interesting because we do not all agree on the way they develop and on the way they can go to their site of development.